Bonjour and Xin Chào from Da Nang, Vietnam. We're Madison and Ivan, and today we are doing one of the most touristy things you can do when visiting this city. Heading to the amusement park Bana Hills, home to one of the coolest bridges in the world. The bridge is definitely the main reason we're going, but what makes this amusement park overall super interesting is the history that pairs with it. Bana Hills was established as a resort during the French colonial era. And while most of what we're seeing today was built in the past 15 years, the amusement park actually has a French theme. So today we are going to be exploring a little taste of France in the heart of Vietnam. This is like very Disney World vibes though, with the music, the beautiful so buildings. Before we head into the mountains to be transported to Europe, we're actually transported into an amusement park version of Vietnam. It's like a mini Hoi An, which is made especially fun by the fact that when we were in Hoi An a couple weeks ago, the historic Japanese bridge was under construction. But here we're actually kind of getting to see a version of it. It's fun because I'm wearing my dress that I literally got made in Hoi An in the last video. You should check that one out for all the tips on what to do in Hoi An because that town was absolutely amazing. Very authentic Vietnamese restaurant up here.
This always makes me feel like Indiana Jones, like that you're just gonna open up the doors and be able to.
We're starting to transition, perhaps. To get to the top, we are taking the world's longest non-stop single-track cable car. It actually holds the Guinness World Record. It's almost 20,000 feet long, and the views are stunning. We can see all the way to the ocean. And we keep thinking it's almost over, and then we go over a little peak and we still can't see the end. This is incredible. It just keeps going and going. You can see it now. Come on, you can get. Wow! My ears are popping. Have definitely been transported. We just got off the cable car and welcome to Europe. From the cobblestone streets to the flowers, it truly feels like you're walking in a cleaner and safer version of Paris. It is so random here, but so fun.
Whoa, it's the Louvre!
Kind of. They even have French pastries and crepes for sale. There is so much beauty here that we've actually seen several brides here preparing for photo shoots. And we're hopping into another cable car to head to the most beautiful part.
All to ourselves. Okay, actually not bad. That was a short one.
We are instantly rewarded with views of the stunning bridge. And I think we're coming at the perfect time because look at this massive line of people waiting to get back on the cable car. We are here at the Golden Bridge. This is breathtaking. Down here below it, we actually have like
this spot mostly to ourselves, which is incredible to like actually be like at peace and like take it all in, like the insane beauty. It is obviously recognized as one of the most beautiful pedestrian bridges in the world. And if this isn't enough for you, don't worry, because more is coming soon.
Le Jardin d'Amour, the Garden of Love.
Ivan took French in high school, and that's about all he knows.
I know one other phrase, but it's not for camera.
The Gardens of Love are lovely. I feel transported to the grounds of Versailles. But it's time to actually take a sip of Bonna Hill's history with wine.
Whenever I think wine cellar, I think like the Cask of Montague, the Edgar Allan Poe story about being like trapped in one of these, alive.
I don't think of that. That's dark. During the French colonial period, the French actually started Bonna Hills. It was a place for them to retreat from the heat down in Da Nang. Most of this is all just rebuilt by Sun World, but this wine cellar is actually built in 1923 by the French, and they built it into the mountains so that they could naturally cool the wine. Really cool. We're actually getting a little piece of history in this fun amusement park. And why did I suddenly change clothes? Coming to a YouTube short near you. Classic French view of Buddha. Very much the classic European experience. Wine on a beautiful patio, taking in the views. Mine tastes like really good cough medicine. We went with the cheapest option.
I can talk your ear off about food, but I have nothing to say about this wine. It's a pretty standard wine, but I just know nothing about it.
It's like fermented grape.
Minus the good part of like the sweetness.
Oh, this one's super sweet.
Yeah. It's wine.
The French experience. They did have more expensive French wines that you could get. We just opted for the cheapest wine because we don't really know very much about wine. We have a lot to learn, and we're planning to go to Europe later this year and hopefully have our full education on wine. But for now, we got the one that was the cheapest. It was $4 with admission to the wine cellar in addition to our wine.
We couldn't resist one last walk across the bridge before we hop on the cable car to head back to the French Village, the main section of the park. This is an amusement park and there are rides here, but the main one we wanted to ride is the Alpine Coaster, which is of course closed. So instead we're having a more classic European experience, wandering down cobblestone roads, taking in beautiful architecture, visiting churches, watching street performers.
Giant baguette, very French.
And most importantly, finding a cafe.
When in Europe, you of course have to stop at a cafe for pastry and coffee. So we did, because this is kind of Europe. So we got this delicious chocolatey pastry, and we did get a Vietnamese egg coffee because espresso-based beverages are good, but when you're in Vietnam, you just have to drink as much Vietnamese coffee as you can. And the egg coffee is such a fun variation. Actually, this all goes back to the French colonial period. The French introduced coffee to Vietnam. Turns out Vietnam is like the best place ever to grow coffee. They became the second largest exporter of coffee in the world during the French colonial period. There wasn't great access for the everyday person to dairy and fresh dairy. So instead of having like fresh milk in their coffee, they used a little bit of condensed milk and egg yolk, mixed it up, and made this delicious, perfect foam here on the top. It's just so good. It's just the combination of the sweet, creamy foam and the super dense, rich, strong coffee. It's very delicious. And then we have this pastry. Very crumbly. But I do feel like you want your flaky pastries to be messy. That means it's flaky, you know. This is like a chocolate pastry, really good dark chocolate in the middle, and then very buttery, flaky outside. Just a fun way to experience our little French experience here in Guiness Hills. French experiences, French wine, French gardens. We saw Eiffel Tower.
What?
Yeah, I saw some mini Eiffel Towers in that restaurant. A church, very
The Louvre.
French. We saw the Louvre. What a French day. It's so cute here though. It really is so transportative. Like, we're here on these cobblestone streets, these like ancient European looking buildings. It's such a like odd but fun experience. Hey, the Little Prince. Very French. We're in the world's longest line for the world's longest non-stop cable car.
Amusement Park France was fun, but we miss Vietnam. Having a little slice of France in Vietnam reminds us that our world is so connected. But the bridge was definitely the highlight. Visiting Guiness Hills was worth it to us because we're spending a month in Da Nang and have plenty of time to explore. But if you're only here for a few days, check out our Da Nang and Hoi An videos because I definitely recommend prioritizing the places we visit in those and only coming here if you have time after that. Thanks so much for joining us for this beautiful madventure. Please hit those subscribe and like buttons, it helps us so much. Share this video with someone you think would enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, watch one of these videos. YouTube thinks you'll really like it. Au revoir!